Hello and welcome to the 2018 Jackson-Madison County Downtown Veterans Parade. I'm 39 News reporter Jackson Overstreet.
And I'm 39 News reporter Camila Rueda. We're excited to be in downtown Jackson as we pay tribute to the men and women who have served our country.
And Camila, it's a cold day today, but that hasn't kept crowds away. You know, a lot of people are coming out today to show their respects to the men and women who have fought for our country.
Let's get started with the opening ceremonies.
The Parker's Crossroad Honor Guard will now advance the colors
left, face.
That was beautiful. It was very touching.
Yes, and now we're going to go to a short break real quick, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the 2018 Jackson-Madison County Veterans Day Parade.
Don't go away.
Yeah, it's going down. We about to live it up, y'all. Let's go.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. We on the big screen, and everybody's here living out our dreams. Dreams, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile. Now let's get up and dance. Come on, everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gon' make you jump, jump, jump. This is home. This is the place. We break it out, we sing it loud, scream and shout. This is home. Hey, yeah. This is home.
I'm here with Wayne Collins, and he's a veteran himself. We're just getting ready for the Veterans Parade, but Wayne, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I was in the Army, and I've been a Jacksonian practically all my life except for the time I was in the service. I'm the commander of the Disabled American Veterans in Jackson, and I'm a member of the Vietnam Veterans Post 6496 at VFW on Airways. And so I do all I can for veterans.
Yes, definitely, and they're all going to come through the parade as well. So tell us a little bit about the parade and what we're going to do here today.
Okay, the parade. Robert Jones was the command sergeant major in the Army, and Robert started the parade downtown last year and is doing it again this year. And we're going to see many floats. We're going to see some bands. We're going to see some folks walking, even though it's awful cold. I think people go enjoy it, and they'll heat themselves up real quick walking. As far as sitting, you may not heat up too well, but it's an enjoyable event.
Definitely, definitely is. It's great to see the community come out and support our local veterans here. So it's going to be a good time. All right, Wayne, so we're about to get started. I see the police, the fire truck, they're starting to come in.
This is disaster relief with American Red Cross, Dave Brumley. They've done a great job. They've been over in South Carolina, North Carolina during the floods, and they just got back. That's the herb that was over there for some time ago. Approaching now will be This is part of the political people with Jimmy Harris running for mayor and Jimmy Eldridge running for city mayor. And that's Jimmy right there. Jimmy Harris is running for county mayor again, or he is the county mayor. Parade should start shortly from there. We had the Jackson Police Department, the Jackson Fire Department, Southwest Tennessee Development District. And so it should be starting any time.
Okay, so who are we starting the parade off with right now?
They're starting it off. Coming in front of us right now is the Southside High School Junior ROTC Company. And their honor guard. We were just given the the service patches for 2018. This is the 100th year anniversary of World War I, starting, and all veterans will be given a patch if they're anywhere close to the parade route. And they're free, they're not costing anything. So we want to make sure that everybody gets one so that we can show our support for all veterans, no matter what branch of the service, National Guard, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard.
All right, so we hear them. Who is coming up?
This is the Southside High School Marching Band under the direction of David Sinclair. And we really appreciate them participating in our parade. Awful cold to be putting their lips up to some of these instruments. The drummers don't have to worry about it except holding onto their sticks. Right behind the Southside Marching Band are the Girl Scouts. The Girl Scouts Troop 40099 and 401278. Thank you very much, ladies and young ladies. Appreciate very much you being here. And we got the Brownie troops. And the Brownie troop is handing out flags for everyone. Looks like we got a motorcycle group. We got a motorcycle group, and we got a nice, beautiful flag coming up.
That's beautiful.
Coming up right now is the Tennessee State Veterans Home located in Humboldt, Tennessee. And our Grand Marshal, Steve McDaniel, Representative Steve McDaniel, is on the float. Thank you, Steve, for your service. And then right after that is the van for the Tennessee State Veterans Home, and there are veterans on the van. Hard to see them through the darkened windows, but they're there anyway.
We even got some hand warmers.
How about that? Good. We've got a Corvette, an orange-colored Corvette. Thank you for being there. A Tennessee orange Corvette.
We'll be right back with more from the Downtown Veterans Parade. You're watching WNBJ, Channel 39. Welcome back. I'm 39 News reporter Camila Rueda, and we are at the 2018 Downtown Veterans Parade. Let's continue to watch as we honor our veterans.
And it's Veterans Legacy. It mentions several members of the legacy. How that goes in. This is the Parkway Christian Auto Club. We got a bunch of walkers, brave souls. Younger folks, naturally, to be able to do that. Now we got the Budweiser man for Central Distributors, the McQuarters. We thank you very much for your vehicle and your participants, right following them. And then right behind that is their 18-wheeler, the Budweiser 18-wheeler. Okay, guys, be careful with that 18-wheeler. Don't run over these young people in these little bitty cars. On the side of this big 18-wheeler, it says, "Proud to serve those who serve." This Budweiser Central Distributors out of Highway 70 westbound. The next vehicle is Herman Waddington. Herman is over 90 years old, served World War II, and he is a great contributor to everything that we do as far as veterans are concerned. Thank you, Herman, very much. Next we have Jackson Meadows Independent Retirement Living, and they do a great job with all the veterans that we have here in town too. And it's full of veterans in there. It's hard to see them, but they're there anyway. Are you there, Angie? Anyway, the activities director, Angie, does a great job. And everybody over there does a great job with all the veterans. Next, we have a large amount of veterans that are in vehicles rather than walking or riding in a float that's to the weather. So they're in the vehicles supplied by Golden Circle Auto Group. That's Jackson, Bolivar, and Lexington. Appreciate the help. Golden Circle Ford Lincoln. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Next is Brookdale. Brookdale is formerly known as the Oaks on Highland Avenue, on the corner of Highland Avenue and University Parkway.
We just saw a lot of veterans come by in those cars. They're waving and throwing out candy. Oh, and he's even showing us right here, he's showing us some pictures. That's neat. That's neat, yeah. Let's go over to my colleague Jackson Overstreet to see what's happening from his vantage point.
Hey guys, I'm here down by the courthouse and I'm here with Shannon Bryant. And Shannon, you are one of a few people here today who are dressed up as World War II soldiers. Talk to me a little bit why you guys are dressed up today.
We're the 39th Infantry Regiment reenacted. We do World War II living histories.
Okay, and why is it so important to do this type of living history, this reenactment? Why should people care about this?
A lot of young people gave their lives back then, sacrifice, they didn't get to see today. So we're here today to honor them.
Okay, talk to me a little bit about some of the stuff around us. I mean, you've got a tent set up, you've got some blankets and stuff like that. Talk to me about some of the stuff you have set up.
We'll start, we have our field desk. That's a 1936 portable typewriter, a few of the original weapons. On the other side, we have a flag that came home with a local veteran from the First World War. We have a blue jacket manual for the Navy that made it all the way to Saipan. Generally, most of the equipment, except for like some of the uniforms, it's original stuff.
Well, thank you so much for coming out here, Shannon. It's a very cool setup that you guys have out here. Back to you guys at the table.
And it looks like we have another ROTC coming up. This is the Air Force, North Side, U.S. Air Force.
As you can tell, this is the Northside High School Junior ROTC Air Force Band under the direction of Robert Bursey. Appreciate Robert, all that you do. This group a few years ago were the national champions down in Florida. And leading the group is the Junior ROTC cadets in step, right in front of the band. And the North Side Band. And they're all black. Johnny Cash would be proud of them.
We'll be right back with more from the Downtown Veterans Parade. You're watching WNBJ, Channel 39.
I'm here with Robert Jones, the chairman of the Veterans Day Parade event. And Robert, talk to me about this year's parade. What kind of goes into getting an event like this going?
Well, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a monthly meeting. As a matter of fact, we'll start meeting in December for next year's event. Now, the committee handles both the service that we enjoyed last night at Inglewood Baptist and the parade on Saturday prior to Veterans Day, unless it happens to fall on Veterans Day. But a lot goes into it. It's a lot of coordination that's required, a lot of detail. Coordination with the city, make sure we got permission first, and then support the police department, fire department, all that stuff has to be done. So it's a good event as far as the planning is concerned, but one that all of us enjoy doing.
And I know it was a pretty good crowd today, pretty good crowd last night at Inglewood Baptist. Is it encouraging you to see the growth of this event?
Very encouraging. That's how we measure our success. So last night we had a bigger crowd at Inglewood. And from my view today and what I've been told by the police department, we have more people, spectators today, than we had last year. So if we're growing, we're doing the right thing. And our plan, as we started last year, was to, in 10 years, be a major event. I believe we're going to do that.
Okay. And quickly, just to wrap up, what do you hope people take away from today's event and from last night's event?
Well, certainly the importance of Veterans Day, the thanks that we can give to veterans who served the country, the celebration of those who have served. Unlike other holidays for military, this is a celebration, not one of mourning, and so that kind of puts a different light on everything. We're teaching our youngsters. I saw a lot of children out here today. That's important to us because we've lost values in this country. Things that people my age were taught in school are not taught anymore. So I think it's important that their kids, young people, know or aware of what caused this country to be what it is, whatever your opinion might be of it. But certain things had to happen. People that did it are like these that we were honoring today.
Well, Robert, I appreciate all the work you've done. It turned out to be a great event today. Now, Camila, we're going to send it back to you at the desk, for more of the parade.
Next is the Veterans Armed Forces, East Jackson Church of Christ, with a bunch of veterans on the back end of a trailer. Thanks, guys. Next will be the DAV chapter, that's Disabled American Veterans, and Carlos Henning and Harvey Lovelace. And I happen to be the commander of the DAV in Jackson, whatever that means. The Knights of Columbus are in 2 golf carts. Appreciate their service. Next is the Jackson Police Department Law Enforcement Explorers in their color guard. Somebody else going by, but they hadn't got they got flags. Sure wish these vehicles had some markings on them so we could tell who they are. We know they're veterans, and that's what counts. This is Jackson State Community College, and some veterans from Jackson State. Appreciate all they do for veterans. Next will be the Captain Jack Holland Marine Corps and their group. And they've been with us ever since we started with the parade, and we really appreciate. Thank you, guys. Hey, Bob. And there goes Bob Newman. He's heading up the group. And this is a Cub Scout group. Appreciate very much, Cub Scouts. This looks like a brownie. I believe this is a brownie group. Thank you, girls. Got 2 people riding some weird-looking bicycles. We got Troop 203, Boy Scout Troop 203 is coming by right now, followed by the Lexington High School Air Force Junior ROTC and their honor guard. It is nice. A very nice looking vehicle coming up. It says Korean War Veterans. Thank you very much, Korean War Veterans. And that's Bill Lashley in that vehicle.
We'll be right back with more from the Downtown Veterans Parade. This concludes our 2018 Downtown Veterans Parade. Jackson, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to take away is that despite the cold, we had a very lively crowd and a lively parade today. So everyone just kind of wanted to come out and show respect for the ones who fought for this country.
And we'll be honoring them all month long on CW and NBC 39 at 6, 9, and 10.
So thank you for watching.